Ho 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 ho. Ladies, gentlemen, gamers, and fellow Overwatch 2 lovers, as well as haters. Welcome back. So, I know I'm a little late to this, and that's because I've been busy. I have work, sadly, but we're here. Now, I often keep saying this, right? I often keep saying, I'm done with Overwatch, and for the most part, I am, right? I've stuck by that largely. That's not to say, and I've said this before, I'm not completely done with it. Now, this is where, luckily enough, my capybara is kind of blocking a little bit of the title, not all of it. So, we're here to react to the new hero. So, if it's something big, I will probably come back and sort of talk about it. And this one is a little bit of an interesting one, too. So, we're getting the new hero this weekend, so we'll definitely get to play him. And I'm a little scared to say him for reasons that will hopefully become very obvious very soon. But I'm very scared to play this hero here or talk about this hero here because I'm not sure what they are. Now, there's a lot of controversy around this hero so far. It's a little causing a little bit of waves, and it's basically from the design. So this is the newest hero. I believe their name is Hazard because it says Hazard Hero Trailer, and the title is called Hazard's Tactics. I've only seen what they look like, and I know they're a tank. I literally know nothing else. Now, the one thing I will always give Blizzard is they make pretty good games. Now, everything else relating to the game, the monetization, the practices, the systems, the balance, those things kind of fall apart for better or for worse, mostly for worse, in a lot of their games over time. But one thing I will always give them is their games feel good and their characters are pretty unique, right? Sometimes, I really feel like these characters are kind of simplistic, but that's part of the charm. Excuse me, that is not charming at all. And they basically have the kits pretty good after all the time they've put into them. Because we just had, and I believe we still have, the new Overwatch, quote unquote new Overwatch fucking basically reloaded, where we're going back to the beginnings of Overwatch. And man, I play that shit, it does not feel good. But we're not here for that, we're here for Hazard. So let's take a look at him. I know nothing about his kit, I'm ready to be surprised because all I've heard is people talking about his design. And again, once we see him, I will say something about his design as well, but we'll save that till after the video. So let's take a look at him in action. Hopefully this is in-game and not like cinematic. Oh, it's cinematic, fuck.
Has, this place is crawling with helix.
Has. Oh my god, look at him.
Be careful, fuck.
He's
you know that's not my
huge.
style.
His
Has to
piercings
be
too. Oh, they were stealing
Go
the
on,
black
Susie.
ball
You're
thing.
up.
This is probably gonna alter the map.
Aye, always.
Oh shit. Oh my, what is happening to it? I was used to shoot this thing. Oh, he's gonna steal it. God, look at him. Oh, they got caught. Oh no. Oh my god, he's sucking it. He's literally just standing there. Some would say he's tanking it. Is he gonna use that in his kit? Is he gonna like drink it? Oh, he's gonna use it. Oh no. He seems evil. He doesn't seem like a good guy. Oh,
You can't, it's too unstable.
he's gonna do it.
We don't know what it might
He
do
kind of
to
reminds me of Mauga.
What I always say, Susie.
Is he Irish?
you. If
Why
you're
does she have like
You're in it
RGB?
for life.
Why the fuck does she have RGB on it? Oh god, he's off the fence. Why is there so much fentanyl like thematics going on? Oh my god, it's like a fucking arm blade. Oh my lord, what the hell? He might make terrain like May. What the fuck? It looks like Rappa from Star Rail. Look at him, he's like Bane. Okay, we're gonna see his in-game now, right? They usually show it at the end. Oh, there it is! Okay. They fucking graffitied everywhere like miscreants. But, here he is. Here's Hazard, I believe. So I'm gonna be honest, I saw this image, right? Now, when I saw this, originally I was a little shocked by it, not as much as other people for other reasons. I originally thought this was a skin, right? Obviously, he's a tank. Now, this is where I think they're starting to get into a little bit of overlap with at least the tank role, right? Obviously, to be a tank, usually you have to be bulky, but Overwatch or Blizzard in general, I guess, isn't one to shy away from breaking the mold, which I guess in a way they are with this little group here, because they're definitely a little bit different, to put it lightly. Um, this is where, again, when I first saw him, I thought two things, and one of them quickly left my mind. I thought either A, this is a skin for Reinhardt, or B, this is like some sort of thing for Doomfist. But the Doomfist thing basically got tossed out the window because I was like, wait a minute, like even though it kind of looks like Doomfist's frame, he has a fucking gun instead of a fist. Although, Doomfist's fist is also like big too. So I was like, oh, the initial outline was like, oh, is that Doomfist? But no, because he's white, right? And then number two, it's not Reinhardt because he obviously doesn't have the hammer. But when I first saw this, like first initial reaction was like, oh, Doomfist Reinhardt frame, right? This is where they kind of have the same frame for like a lot of the tanks now, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I'm surprised it's not more unique. I'm scared to kind of say what I want to say here, but I don't know why people are so not against it, but critical of it. I don't think it's crazy bad personally. I mean, it looks, goofy and silly. I feel like this is definitely getting into like DEI stuff for sure. I think they're really pushing the DEI narrative now, more so than is normal by even Overwatch's standards to me. Because especially look at his squad, right? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what faction they're a part of. I think, and I'm not too into Overwatch anymore, like I've said, but this is where it's very weird to sort of see this guy. But design wise, I mean, he's okay. He's like a punk. Obviously, he has piercings. He has the purple crystal shit. It basically looks like a copy of Arisa's gun on roids with like a Reinhardt Doomfist hybrid almost. Kit wise, obviously we don't know too much. They probably teased some of it in there. I wouldn't be surprised if he created terrain. And he has the leap with like the claw thing. The claw thing might be his ult on his left arm. Who knows? But design wise is definitely where the controversy's at. I personally don't care too much for these things. Do I like his design? No, not really. Do I hate it? No, I don't really care. But that's basically where the controversy is. I could sort of see it unless they really dislike not only his design but also his lore. But all I've seen, with the very little I've seen, has been on the design. So I'm very curious to see what everyone else thinks. But that's the initial reaction to the hero hazard. Doesn't really spark joy in me at all. The last thing that really sparked joy in me with Overwatch was, I don't want to say Alari. I don't want to say maybe Juno, even though Juno's like whatever. A lot of the heroes that came out before him, Juno, Alari, even Venture as well. I think they all kind of excited me more than him. And this could either be because I'm not just into Overwatch anymore. It could be because I don't have Jeff Kaplan with me, sadly. But he's a busy man, so am I. So our schedules didn't sadly align, but it is what it is. And then it's it could be a bunch of things, but his design definitely isn't doing him any favors in my book, but it's nothing terrible. Either way, that's going to be our little reaction to Hazard. I hope everyone enjoyed. Again, please tell me what you think, and please tell me if you know what the issues are. Anyway, I hope you watch me at Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. Eee!